Hey guys, I'm Cody, and I've been supposed to be doing daily videos on my dairy-free diet and updates on that, but the last few days I've been busy and I just haven't done them, so sorry. Just because I haven't been doing the videos, I've still been dairy-free. Today's day 18, I've been dairy-free for 18 days. So today for breakfast I had the normal almond milk and kashi cereal. For lunch I had a foot-long meatball sub with no dairy with banana peppers and on a 9-grain honey oat bun bread. For dinner I haven't eaten dinner yet, but I'm just going to have some rotisserie chicken. And here is how much I weigh today. I guess it's time to do the update without my shirt on so you guys can see any changes in my body. So here's what I look like without my shirt on, and here's the comparison from day 1 and day 8. So earlier today I read a very interesting journal entry that was in the European Journal of Nutrition. And what it was about was dairy fat. And pretty curious findings. So basically, all dietary recommendations, nutrition recommendations, the food pyramid, most of the stuff that you read out there recommends having a good amount of dairy, at least probably 3 servings in your diet daily. And a lot of them, most of them recommend low-fat dairy servings. And so this article that I read, it wasn't a study, but what it was a literature review, which is probably the best things that you can go and look at if they're done well to find out the current knowledge on a specific topic. A literature review, it does exactly that. It reviews the literature up to now on a specific topic. So they reviewed and looked at the data and the findings of several different studies and put them all together and kind of reported what they found. What was the overall consensus? What were the discrepancies? And so forth. And so what they were looking into is dairy fat. Is dairy fat related to 3 things: obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular disease? And what they found is every study that has been done on that doesn't link high-fat dairy to any of those things. So basically all these studies, and granted, a lot of these studies were limited in that, as I'm finding out myself, dairy's in a lot more things than you might think, and people probably estimate very wrong how much dairy and what the fat percentage of dairy they're actually eating, because, a lot of these studies are done based on self-report. So I ask you how much dairy you're eating. Well, I eat a lot of dairy and it's mostly high-fat dairy. Okay, now I ask this person, how much dairy are you eating? Well, I don't eat dairy at all. Okay, that's usually reliable. But how about another person says, I eat just a little bit of dairy. I don't eat that much. They report this, and that. Well, that's one limitation of a lot of these studies. But either way, the 17 or 18 different studies all came to the same conclusion, which is there's no difference between the groups of people that eat high-fat dairy, that just go for the whole milk, we'll say, versus those that go for the skim milk or the 1%. And actually worse, they found that people who were eating low-fat dairy actually gained more weight. So they gained weight as opposed to not gaining weight. The people that ate high-fat dairy, they didn't gain weight. People that ate low-fat dairy, they gained weight. Which is very interesting because I, for a long time, have always looked at it probably like a lot of you have. Is whole milk's bad? You probably shouldn't eat that. And now it kind of sheds a different light on it. And this study isn't necessarily relevant for kind of pro versus con of eating dairy altogether. But what it is if you do eat dairy, well, I don't know, maybe it'll change the way that you shape the fat content of the dairy you're eating. Now, I'm sure like me, you're questioning, well, what is it about eating something that's higher fat? How are you going to tell me that eating high fat substance versus eating the same substance that's low fat doesn't make you gain weight? It doesn't increase your bad cholesterol and give you cardiovascular disease. It doesn't cause diabetes. All of these are great questions, and what this literature review was looking into was, well, when you take all of the fat out of these products, a lot of times you remove certain fatty acids. And there are specific ones that are pretty uncommon in other substances. So you basically only get them from milk. And they may have, I know, maybe CLA, conjugated linoleic acid, I think it is, plus some others, maybe butyric acid. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one. There's some other fatty acids that are only coming from high-fat dairy products that you're not going to get when you take the low-fat dairy products in. And for some reason, those fatty acids don't make you gain weight, don't make you get fatter. So very interesting. I'm going to do another video that focuses on those substances that are removed from the high fat to the low fat that may be beneficial. But that's too much for me. I only have so much time in a day. Anyways, comment below. Let me know if you guys have any articles that I should read about this. What do you guys think about this? Are you going to go and switch from eating low-fat dairy to eating high-fat dairy again? Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you again hopefully soon. I'll try to do another one tomorrow. Bye.